Hey guys, welcome back. This is my second bike for review that I own. As you may have picked up already, I'm a bit of a Steel fan, so here's another one. So this is a 1992 Pinarello Asolo road bike. It was one of the top tier frames back in 1992, sort of the 90s, early 90s, before they kind of went to alloy. They tigged up a couple of frames too before that time, but this is pretty much one of the last lugged frames they made in the 90s before going to alloy and delving into the other areas of frame building. So as you can see, it's a very, very tidy condition frame. This was a new old stock frame that made it here into New Zealand somehow. Was bought in a closeout in a shop that shut down and was never built up from day one. It came into New Zealand as just a frame and was never built. So I managed to get hold of this frame about a year ago off a friend who bought this and put it under his bed for 5 years and never ever rode it. So as you can see, it comes with a couple of storage scratches, which is a bit sad, but you know what? Age, patina as they call it. So as you can see closely, it comes with all the classic Pinarello stamping marks, beautiful paintwork. Because it's barely been used. I've probably ridden this bike about 4 times in its entirety, so I love the little Italian traits. Like you can tell it was hand painted. Some dude just went whoops and carried on, and you can see by the paintwork that it is in very tidy condition. Comes with the classic chrome stay and the Pinarello stamped dropouts. We're going to focus, yeah, Pinarello stamped dropouts. So I've kitted this bike out with Durace. So before you freak out, yes, I know it's 10-speed, first gen 10-speed Durace. I wanted something that rode nice and gave me plenty of options for gears. I could have gone the old school route, but I do like to ride the bikes, and I like to have a nice kind of modern feel on steel frames. It's kind of like what I like the most. So I built it up kind of like the way I prefer to ride bikes. This is, I just like having nice, fairly modern group. So yes, as you can see, it's the nice shiny Durace. So it kind of, it's before it went all black and dark colours, so it kind of suits the bike. It gives it a nice classic look. And what I prefer is I like the feel of a modern bike with a nice lightweight set of race wheels. I kept it aluminium. I didn't want to overdo it with carbon. So the ultralight American Classics are a nice wheel set to ride on, and I've mated it to 26C specialised turbo tyres, which they are amazing tyres to ride. Running zip bars with a steerer, I suppose you could call it an adapter. It's not an extender. Takes it from 1 inch to 1/8, so I can run a standard stem on there instead of the noodly quill stems that you get on, well, which would have come on this bike originally. I just find them a little flexy, so I do like a little bit more of a stiff front end on these bikes. It's got nice conditioned Durace. Once again, looks pretty good. It's set up with chrome. Comes with a beautiful cartridge, FSA cartridge 1-inch headset, threaded, which is a nice score that I managed to find. Now the forks, unfortunately it didn't come with forks, so I had to find some online forks. These will do. They are straight rake, which isn't as classy as a nice curved one, but once again the feel and the ride is really nice, and I could probably, if I really wanted to, I could paint the lower leg and possibly leave the chrome crown, which is kind of in keeping. Might look into that in the future. Yeah, it's the Durace pedals, just matching. Everything works and it rides incredibly smooth. It is a 58-56, which is pretty classic geometry, to be honest. My size bike, it's my absolute minimum smallest that I ride. I don't go any smaller than 58. And it rides beautifully. I've got an upright stem because I'm an old guy and I don't like crazy negative stems, so I reckon this bike rides nice, and as you can see it looks beautiful. It's a gorgeous bike, and the interesting thing about this bike is when you Google search the Asolo, you never see this colorway, you see the opposite colorway. Basically, this is blue around here, and these parts are white around here. It's the exact opposite of what you see on the internet. No matter how much searching I've done, I cannot find this colorway. So interesting. But there you go, there's my 92 Pinarello Asolo. Thanks for watching, and maybe tune in for some more bike reviews. Thanks a lot.